Go Shasky. Take it away, Bonte.
Steph's watching the Masters.
Hell yeah,
no
he
doubt
is.
about it.
Did you see what we put out? Lake Merced is going to be hosting, that's the course in Daly City, is going to be hosting one of these Curry Cup events.
Yeah, underrated tour.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is really cool. I'm going to get there.
I can get us out
Jordan
there. My mom
Ramirez.
works there.
Yeah, Jordan Ramirez probably could hook us up too.
Let's
I ran
go.
into J Ram a couple Warrior games
Big
ago with
golf
his wife. Yeah, huge golf fan. It was good to see J Ram. Young Mex always hitting me up. They're roasters too.
Nice.
Tommy up there in Seattle.
Nice.
I'm a roaster.
Tommy disagrees with a lot of your takes, but he still loves you.
Well, I mean, come on, man. If I'm not making you think, then what are we doing? If everyone's just like
I'm
a
kidding.
bobblehead
I'm
nodding
kidding.
with everything.
No, Tommy
you know?
gets on me a lot. He's always Bonte. Oh man, you're towing the company line today. Oh, Bonte this, Bonte that. But I love Tommy. I love all those guys from Warriors World. Sheet as well. We got Dylan Smith coming up to talk Masters. We got Dylan. All right, he's the pride of St. Ignatius Prep. He went to USF. But what else does he do, Shasky?
He's the premier golf coach in the Bay Area, in my estimation. Obviously, he's a great player, but he's an even better teacher. And when we want to talk Masters and we want to talk about the history of the game or the current status of the game, where it's at, this is one of the people that I think will illuminate your golf game more than others.
Oh, Dylan, talk to me.
What a great intro.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable intro.
Wow. Well, I mean, first of all, that intro, Joe, thank you so much on that. I appreciate it. And illuminate, wow. The words that we're using so early this morning, highlighting the game, I love it.
He must really love you because he never uses 10-letter words ever.
I was gonna say that intro right there, man. Joe, you're up in your game today. I love it.
Well, Dylan, man, your voice. This guy's got a radio voice.
He's ready.
You sound like a big boy. Sound like you ready to get out here and do a 3-man show or something, Dylan.
Oh, you know how I do it, buddy. I love Bay Area sports. I'm born and raised from the Bay, and golf has always been my passion in life, and this week is something truly special with what's going on with, first of all, I think it's been really amazing to see, the LIV Golf, the PGA Tour showdown going on, and to see that kind of be put aside this week, I think is something that is just really special. I think the Masters is just something that's so unique to golf, to sports, to fans, to the history of the game, that even though there's this LIV and PGA Tour kind of showdown going on between the two parties, that this week it's really about history. It's really about winning something that isn't about the money, but it's more about what you do and how much you love the game. And so this is the week of all weeks right here. So you excited, Chapsky?
Oh my God. I mean, are you kidding me? Well, first off, the course takes center stage, right? That to me, that's the number one thing. Alistair McKenzie course. He built Sharp Park, Bonte, in Pacifica. He built Cypress. He's obviously
amazing.
Northwood.
And do you know, Chapsky, about how what am I going to say? Pasatiempo, Santa Cruz is hugely connected to Augusta, and I think a lot of people in NorCal really take that as pride, and because the way it went down was Bobby Jones actually played Pasatiempo the day it opened with Alistair McKenzie, and then he went to Georgia, got the property, and was like, oh my God, that was the craziest bunker green setup I've ever seen. So it's really awesome that here in NorCal we have this connection to Augusta National, and the course is just amazingly beautiful. And I want to highlight what people can't see on TV is the amount of slopes. I mean, that golf course is just times 10 compared to any normal golf course you would think. It's like going up from Baker Beach to the Golden Gate Bridge and then down and then sideways on a hill and then trying to shoot under par doing that. So the golf course is just the biggest challenge of the year, and I'm super excited to see what happens.
So it's like Glen Eagles. It's carved into the side of the hill. No, I'm just teasing.
Hold on.
Similar speeds.
You know what? Let me say this about the Masters, because I enjoy too, Dylan. But I was disappointed when I found out they used fake spray to make the grass look green. That disappointed me. That told me it's not authentic, Dylan.
It disappoints me too here a little bit. But
I was disappointed.
What you got to understand is that the Masters is at Augusta National, and it's not even open all year round.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like that time of year in where they are in the world, the grass is different than here it is in NorCal. And I think what they do is they do such a fantastic job getting the golf course ready. It's almost like if we were to play on a private course here, we'd be hitting off the putting greens, like on the fairways. And I think it's just so iconic how they set up the golf course. I saw a really cool special. The bunkers at Augusta National are actually from a crushed quartz mine in North Carolina. From this one tiny little factory. And so they're actually hitting off of crushed diamonds in a way in the bunker. And so the bunkers are just something that you can't get anywhere. And so it just creates this iconic feel that is just so beautiful and amazing.
All right, let's get to the big guy. I mean, Tiger, the big cat's going to tee off here in about 20 minutes. We got it on the big screen here. I mean, him even golfing is a story all in itself. What does he mean to the game of golf? We're all about the same age. He's my favorite golfer by far. Jack's my dad's favorite golfer. I don't know. I'm still here for all the Tiger moments. What about you?
One word to talk about it, he means everything. Tiger is what moves the needle in golf and in our sport. He is the epitome of hard work, of coming back from challenges. And, obviously he's had struggles like anybody has had in his life, but Tiger represents hard work, focus, determination, and getting the best out of your body, your mind, and your soul. And people just love that. There's just something about him that he just has this undeniable force about him that he will accomplish no matter what he wants, no matter what he has to go through. And when he's so focused, he can produce golf shots that no one else has been able to do. I think the only two people that have ever perfected the golf swing are Ben Hogan and Tiger Woods, not even Jack Nicklaus. And so this is a very, very special week because of that. I think people have seen that Tiger is obviously getting older, and you never know. This could literally be his last Masters. Wow. So this is a huge week. I think he still has a chance to win. I think it's going to be really, really fun to watch him compete and get those eyes going that he's competitive and wants to go low. So I think he has a shot.
If he's within 3 shots or something, or if he's on that leaderboard going into the final day at the Masters, ratings on Sunday is going to be wild.
I mean, how crazy is that going to be, Bonta?
That would be insane. I'd be here for that,
That
Dylan.
would just be the dream, right?
That would be the dream, but I'm going with a different pick this week. Everybody's going Scotty Scheffler, and everybody's going Brooks Koepka. I think Tony Finau. Tony Finau, this is his moment. I think he's going to come out here and win that green jacket. I'm going with Tony. Remember, Tiger won us. What did Dylan? He was there in that final group.
I love that pick. And Tony is a player that has a chance because he hits the golf ball so far. I played mini tour golf with his brother, Gipper. The dude would tee up the ball, no glove, and just stripe it 340 in the air.
You said his name was Gipper, Dylan?
Amazing. So the way he plays is insanely just it drops your jaw. So I think that's a great pick, Bonta.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right, so we got Rory going for a career Grand Slam. He's just keeps striking out at Augusta. He hasn't won in years. You've got the Brooks Koepka coming off a victory at Liv. You got Dustin Johnson. Phil Mickelson's story still out there. Obviously, my guy who I love, Jordan Spieth, because I can't hit a drive straight to save my life. I love the way that he scrambles.
We're working on it, Chafsky. We're working on it.
I know. We'll get to my game in a second. But because Bonta wants to laugh a little. But what are your other favorite storylines this week? If you're just a bettor or a casual observer, what are some things that you're going to be honed in on?
Yeah, some of the things that I'm honed in on are some of the players that I really watch that have a very, very even keel attitude. And one of the players that I'm really keen on this week, and I was keen on him before he actually won last week, is Corey Connors. The guy has an amazing tempo, an amazing even keel attitude, and I'd be shocked if he finished outside the top 20.
Wow.
One of the other things that I think is just going to be such an amazing thing to see this week is the speed that the amateur golfers are going to bring to this tournament. There's a player named Gordon Sargent. He plays for Vanderbilt. He flies the ball maybe 30 yards past Koepka and DJ. And it's just an amazing thing to see. So I'm predicting that at least 1 or 2 amateurs this year are going to make the cut. Not only make the cut, but maybe finish in the top 15 and really show the world how athletic and how fast the golf swing has become, but it all goes back again to our man Tiger. And so this is so cool to still see him in this tournament, but then to see the young players come up. And so I'm looking at Corey Connors. I'm looking at Hideki Matsuyama. Amazing tempo, amazing golf swing. You look at how he grips to the club. You look at his short game, start to finish. That dude is just pure, and that's what you want at Augusta. And so I'm looking at players that have the pure swings from start to finish. I'm looking at the players that have the great attitude, but then I'm also looking at the players that just purely mash the golf ball. Finau's a great pick. I like Dustin Johnson. I like Brooks Koepka. And then go from there, and you never know what happens in golf. But those are kind of my thoughts on the week and how to go forward with your picks.
All right, last but not least, we got to get into Shasky's golf game. How's his short game?
Be gentle.
You know, tell us about his drive. What's going on with his game?
First of all, you know, it's early here. I got to take a deep breath. Whew. Okay, so Shasky's game is on, I think, when he is excited, and it's almost like he needs to perform. He's a performer. When he's on the radio, I love his energy. Right. I love how he does it. But when Shasky gets down on his game a little bit, then it's just the downhill slope from there.
He gets rattled, doesn't he? I can tell.
Exactly, a little bit. What we need to do is we need to get Shasky to get that even keel, nothing is going to rock him attitude, that he's hard as nails, and then from there, we just got to keep working on his golf swing. Joe, when's the last time you've been in for a lesson?
It's been way too long. It's been way too long.
You've been ducking the smoke. Hey, Dylan, thanks for that tidbit, because I'm about to start playing golf soon. I'm about to get on that course.
I've been wondering about that.
Hey, don't worry. It's coming, Dylan. Don't you worry. Because I'm going to wear all the dope gear, but now that I know that Shasky gets rattled, I know once I make a chip,
I don't know about that.
Once I make a birdie and I get out there and putt and get me an eagle on a par 5, I know it's going to rattle Shasky. That makes me feel good.
Hey, I would say it might rattle him, but what it's also going to do is it's going to fire him up.
Exactly.
And so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to watch out. And golf is the epitome of one stroke at a time, being in the moment, focusing on that. So once you get so excited that he may be nervous, he's going to get so fired up and come right back at you with that pride and that spirit that I know Shaq.
Now I'm a little worried.
Now, Dylan, before you get on out of here, thank you so much. You're our new golf correspondent, the 925. Hey, Shasky, where does this guy coach golf at? How can I get a hold of him? I want my son to get some lessons.
Yeah, for sure. So I coach at my own home facility in North Bay in Belmarin Keys in Novato. You can contact me on Instagram at Dylan Smith Golf. And that's purely how I run my business. I do all my own marketing. I do all my own coaching. I was a professional player beforehand, worked at Golf Tech, know the data points behind every single part of the swing.
Yeah, he does.
What I do is I get you recorded. I get you understanding what you do right, what you do wrong. We create a plan of attack, and you get your swing to the best it's ever been. So contact me on Instagram. Hit me up through there. Contact Shasky, and we'll get you set up for a lesson.
I'm looking at your Instagram page right now. Just followed you, and I'm looking at these videos here.
Oh,
he's got it all.
The facility's sick.
This is legit. This is legit.
U.S. Open players, World Long Drive champions, college players, but I also coach beginners, old people, young people. This is my passion. This is my love, and I want people to enjoy this week. This is something truly, truly special that may never happen again with Tiger happening. So watch this week and enjoy it.
Love you, Dylan. I mean it, man. We got to come. Me and Pop's going to come see you soon, all right, buddy?
Let's see it. I miss Papa Shasky. Let's get to work.
Let's go.
Dylan Smith. That was good stuff,
Dylan's
man.
The best.
Dylan, good stuff, man. We'll have you on soon, man.
Loves his Giants.
Every major.
Hey, go Dubs. Go
Let's
Giants.
go.
Absolutely.
Let's get that playoff feeling going, baby. All right.
Let's go. Look, he got me fired up,
I know.
man. He's got me fired up.
Tiger, 10 minutes.
I know. As you're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM, and HG1 San Francisco, always live on the free Odyssey app. Download the Odyssey app and favorite 95.7 The Game for the best and most up-to-date sports coverage. And don't forget that you can also watch us every single day on our YouTube and Twitch streams. Just log on and search 95.7 The Game. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel while you are there. I may put in a golf bet during the break. The segment is that last segment was sponsored by Golden State, serving the Bay Area for 3 generations. When you succeed, we succeed. Visit GoldenStateLumber.com. We got Rob